Hi class, my name is Matt Christensen and I'm going to be talking about my Johari window assignment. I thought this was a very interesting assessment because it showed me kind of what I know about myself compared to how others perceive myself. And we'll start out to the known to self stuff. Things that were not known to others about me that I described myself was as independent and sympathetic. I was one out of four children growing up, and I traveled the farthest for college, all the way to DC. No one went that far, and it was weird for my family because they didn't think that I was that independent. So that was a step for independence for myself. So that's why I use that word to describe me. Sympathetic was another word that I described, not known to others. I guess others don't think I'm very sympathetic, but I have a lot of close friends, and if something were to happen to them, I like to show my sympathy and kind of feel for their emotions as well. And things that were known to others that were also known to myself were bold, caring, confident, and proud. Confidence is one that other people also agreed with, and I would definitely agree with that. I like to compose myself in a confident manner and also be proud about the person I am. I like to see the glass half full rather than half empty. So that was interesting to find out that other people thought that about me as well. In a social environment with others, I would say that the one word to describe me is bold. Um, I tend to be the center of attention sometimes and be loud, and I don't necessarily love that about myself, but I'm energetic with others and I like to socially interact with others. Things that were in my blind spot, not known to myself, were dependable, energetic, friendly, happy, intelligent, knowledgeable, mature, organized, powerful, silly, and trustworthy. Here's the quadrant right here. Um, anyway, the blind spot was very interesting because, first of all, in the assessment, you were only allowed 5 to 6 words. So I tried to pick the ones that were most relevant to who I thought I was. But it was interesting to find out that a lot of people think I'm dependable. People describe me as happy and friendly, which is always nice to hear. And organized was one that someone described me as, which kind of threw me off guard because I don't think I'm a very organized person. I tend to put things off till the last minute. And work desk, always messy, basic things like that. Powerful was another interesting adjective I thought that was in my blind spot. Um, I don't like to think that I'm a powerful person necessarily because then I feel like you're taking control of others, and I would rather kind of just be a leader rather than powerful. There were a bunch of things that were unknown: able, accepting, adaptable, brave, sensible was one, religious. I thought someone would have described me as religious in there, but that was one that I thought would come up, but it wasn't. Like I said, you only have 5 to 6 adjectives. So that's my quadrant. And then the other thing that I thought was interesting was some of my assessments that we took online, especially the Myers-Briggs one. My personality type was ENGF, was ENFJ, which is extroverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. And that was interesting because um, they describe the ENFJs as salespeople and people who are outgoing and like to solve problems, and that's what I do right now in my current internship, and that's what I want to do with my career. So it was very interesting to find out that my personality matches sort of my career type, and I like hearing that because it just makes me positive about my future. Um, Along with that, another one that I felt was very interesting was the ability to deal with rejection was my grade on the Psychology Today test for self-esteem. And that was also interesting going back to my sales job and my future career. You have to deal with rejection every single day. You call people every day, sometimes the same people every week, and they're going to tell you they don't want what you're selling. They're going to tell you never call them again, take them off your list. And you follow up and you feel with them and their empathy and just try to kind of make the best value to them and the best sale. And it's a lot of rejection. So to know that I have that capability to kind of deal with that rejection and bounce back up on my feet is very kind of comforting to know going into the sales industry. Overall, I thought this was a great assignment. Learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about what others think about me, and it was very helpful. Thank you, class.